Welcome to the Clarendon 2025. If you've run with us previously, you've seen this video before, but we're going to have a quick run through. I'm JJ Heath-Caldwell, Chairman of the committee, have been for quite some time. In fact, if there's anybody out there who'd like to take over, come and see me later, that'll be great. So, the Clarendon, you're all booked in. We shall be running on Sunday, the 5th of October. So, to get there, we have buses. Most of you will probably have friends that will drive you off there anyway, but we do run buses before and afterwards, and do have a look at the website because there's a full timetable of where all the buses are going. So you can park at the South Winchester Park and Ride in the morning, catch the bus across to Salisbury, and then run from Salisbury back to Winchester. Or vice versa, you could actually drive to Salisbury, run to Winchester and get the bus back afterwards, but more information on the actual website. When you're parking a car, look out for the places that say parking, because that's where to park, and avoid parking in any places that say no parking. That's where you shouldn't park. The start locations, you'll have the number collection points. So start locations are Laverstoke near Salisbury for the full marathon, Broughton in between for the half marathon, and of course we also have the 5-mile mini marathon, which starts at Farley Mount. But again, there's a bus. Most people meet actually on the bus at King's School, go out on that. More straightforward. Once you start running, the first sign you will see, in fact you'll see some arrows, but the first sign you'll see that says something is caution road ahead. So keep a lookout for these, because along the way we have got lots of road crossings. Most of them we've got official road closures, but not all of them. So they are public right of way. Cars generally have right of way, so please be careful, always look out. There are marshals on every road crossing just to try and keep it as safe as possible. And one of the early signs you'll see will say 26 miles. This one doesn't say 26 miles, it says 1 mile. So once you eventually count down 26, 25, 24, and eventually you make it to Winchester, the 1 mile, that's when you're going to be really happy. Do stop and take some selfies of yourself with the 1 mile sign. We quite like getting those afterwards. In fact, while we're talking about photographs, we do Clarendon the movie, and we also do an album on the website. So do send us some of your photographs, because we do add them, and do send us some video, landscape, not portrait. So arrows, we have little arrows, and we have medium-sized arrows, and we have big arrows, which can be going left or right or straight on, all straightforward. There is about 100 marshals out on the site, on the route, so we haven't lost anyone for about 5 years. Caution slippy path. We've got a few of these where it's particularly slippy, but there's lots of places where it's slippy really, so always be careful. Some of the chalk bits that you run across, it looks okay, but it's quite slippy when you go on it, so be aware of that. We have various toilets along the routes, so they're all signposted. The first one is at Pitton in the Village Hall. Then as you go on to Winterslow at the sports place, there's a toilet. As you're running down towards Broughton, there's the sports facility there which has a toilet. And we also have them in Brighton itself by the Village Hall, but that's not actually on the actual track, but still it's there. Then going through from there, we've got them portable ones at Farley Mount, and we've got a couple after that in Farley Mount Woods, Crabwood, and then on to King's School. Drink stations, we have 16 drink stations, so you can, by all means, if you want to carry your own water, do, but you should find that there's plenty of drink stations. Do take your own cup, like that, or a special portable one. All the drink stations have got jugs full of water, so they'll help you fill up your cups. If you are a super fast runner, we will actually have these disposable cups available so you can grab it quick, go through. But if most of you could have your own cup, that would be great. We've reduced our plastic cup consumption phenomenally now, so that's many thanks to you. The other thing you can do, this is what I do, is get a lanyard like this. And then I find I can put my cup in there. I find that's really, really great. So we have got some of these at the beginning. They'll be in a box, so help yourself if you like one. The other thing you'll be given at the beginning is your race number. That's my race number. I'm doing the mini. And you'll also be given a copy of the Clarendon program. So this is quite a good little production. And you've got Jennifer. Jennifer is our cover girl for 2025. So well done, Jennifer. Many thanks for all your support. If you want any information, you will see lots of people wearing tabards like this. So if you ever need to ask a question, look around. If you see someone wearing one of these, hopefully they'll be able to actually help you. That should be straightforward. That was the jugs. Now, relays. If you're in the relay teams, it's 4-person teams. There's 3 relay changeovers, and they're well marked. You get a sign that says 500 metres to go relay, 200 metres to go relay, 100 metres to go relay, and then you're at the relay station. So that's at Wintersbourne and Broughton and up at Farley Mount. Farley Mount, we have quite a lot of congestion with traffic there. So when your support team drives up to Farley Mount, please drive up to Farley Mount and then past Farley Mount Monument car park a good 100 metres and park much further along the road. Don't try and park within 100 metres of Farley Mount because the traffic causes all sorts of problems. Some places it's very narrow. This is a special narrow sign that we've made for that. There's a couple of places like this. With overtaking, you will find you'll have lots of people in front of you that are overtaking you, and there'll be people behind you because we've got staggered starts. On the website, for the full marathon, we start at 10:30. We have an earlier start at 9:30, but you can also go at a time of your own choosing. The key thing is to pick a time such that you don't arrive at the end before 1:30. Okay, so the person who wins will probably arrive at the end about 1:20, something like that. Make sure that you time, if you're going to start early, make sure you time it so you arrive after 1:30. If we get anyone turning up at the end before that, that really messes things up. So, please don't spoil it for everybody. Don't leave early. Don't leave too early. You can leave early, but don't leave too early. On the website, you can see that there's a table where you estimate your fastest possible time, and then that will tell you what the earliest time is that you can leave. So that's all straightforward. When you get to the end, we have T-shirts. In fact, this is a T-shirt from last year. T-shirts are available for everybody. Pick the size. When you made your booking, you actually selected the T-shirt size that you felt would fit you, but don't worry about that. When you get to the T-shirts, go through and pull out the one that that fits you best. Most years we managed to get separate ladies fit and men's fit, but we haven't got that this year, I'm afraid. We had a problem, so they're all standard T-shirts. And we have prizes and mugs. If you get a prize, you'll see that it should pop up on your phone, provided the system's got your phone number, and it will tell you whether you got a prize. Don't claim it straight away because everything's fluid, but from about 2 o'clock onwards, any prize you've got, claim it. That's no problem at all. There's also the 5, 10, 15 and 20-year prizes that are up there to be claimed, so they'll all be sitting there waiting for you. And the prizes, you get a little glass cube trophy, which are quite neat. And you also get some vouchers from our supporters, which goes good. If you've ordered a mug, you can pick up a mug at the end. If you'd like to, if you haven't ordered it, bring £10 and you can buy it. It's no problem at all. Baggage reclaim. So at the very beginning, there would have been you would have been given a label to put on your bag. So you put your warm clothes into your bags, and they get taken to Winchester on the bus. And then you pick it up at the end at the reclaim. So try and pick up your clothes fairly quickly so you can keep yourself warm. Very important. Massage. We do have a massage team at the end. If you want a massage, £10. Best to take a £10 note. We can take card payments, but it's much better if you can just take a £10 note. That's much easier for us. And there is a shuttle bus at the end. So if you've parked at South Winchester Park and Ride, there's a regular shuttle bus. Well, there's 3. It goes every 20 minutes to get you back to the main car park. And I think that is the main things. Safety-wise, if you feel unwell anywhere along the way, please stop and talk to a marshal. We've got 3 St John's ambulances. They'll scoop you up fairly quickly. But the key thing is, if you're unwell, don't go and sit down in the woods. If you go and sit down in the woods and pass out, we will not find you. We don't count people out. We don't count people in. So if you find you're not feeling well, please talk to a marshal and they will sort it all out for you. If you're a bit tired and you're lagging behind, we do have some bike teams at the back following through to look after you. But if you're lagging behind, it's best to take one of the shortcuts. There's a big shortcut that you can take in Winterslow, and there's also one that you can take at the 5-mile marker in Farley Mount. So if you shortcut and get yourself forward, remember we want to try and have everyone finishing by 4 o'clock. If we have any stragglers, it means that all the marshals have to stay out on the field, which is a bit unfair on them. So if you get very, very tired, please take one of the shortcuts or ask one of the marshals if they can arrange a lift forward for you. I think that's everything. So thank you very much for your support for the year. And we hope you have a really good time. I don't know what the weather forecast is yet. We're still a few days away, but I'm sure it's going to be good. But even if it's bad, people still enjoy it. It's great. And we look forward to seeing you next year. Do send us all your photographs and video, and do come and see me at the end if you've got any queries or anything like that. Thank you very much.